All right, what up, everybody? Good morning. Top of the morning to everybody. Top of the morning. We got another Hova Report. The NFL 2025 schedule is out. Every team that got their schedule. Every team see how many standalone games, how many primetime games they got. Uh, Schedule release videos came out yesterday. Some was cool, some was trash. Uh, we here to talk about all that. Ohio ties, you always the first in here, man. Shout out to you. I'm trying to see if my multi streaming working. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna be on Kick and YouTube today. I see you on Kick. What is that? A B? Oh man. But yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. Got a lot to unpack. A lot happened yesterday. A lot of teams see how hard their schedule is. Uh, NFC East got a hard schedule, but nobody's schedule is harder than the New York Giants. New York Giants got a hard schedule. We'll talk about that. Also, my Commanders, man. I didn't know what was going on with the theme of the release videos. I don't like our videos. It's supposed to be like Minecraft. And I didn't like it, dog. I'm like, what is this? But now I see everybody's doing their videos like Minecraft edition. Except for the Cowboys. The Cowboys video was kind of weak too. They golfing. They got some weak props out there to let you know who they playing against or whatever. Was gonna play a few of them, but I'm only gonna play the Commanders because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get copyrighted or not. So I will get the copyright for the Commanders. I'm not doing no other teams. But yeah, man, it's a whole lot to talk about, man. A whole lot to talk about just in a few days, couple days since the last time we went live. It's a lot to unpack, man. A lot to unpack. My Commanders we got 5 primetime games, but altogether we got 8 standalone games. That is crazy. 8 standalone games when we only had 3 primetime games last season. We had 2 primetime games the year prior to that, and then 3 prior to that. So this is the Jaden Daniel effect. So we got a hard season, man. Yeah, King Turner. Yes, you do. Yes, y'all do, man. Especially us. Dolphins is up for y'all. Dolphins, huh? That game gonna be lit. I wish I can go to that game, man. And then I just peeped, y'all. I just peeped. So I'm supposed to go to the Raiders game in DC, right? I already before the season even started, and I just knew who we was playing. I said I'm gonna go to the Raiders game, the Falcons game, and I'm gonna go to the Chargers game. Do you know all 3 games is back to back to back? I don't know how the fuck I'm doing that. I got trips playing with not enough money to go to it. So the Chargers play here. I'm going to DC to see us play the Raiders week 3. Then we play the Falcons week 4 in Atlanta. I got to pull up to that one because I love that stadium. And then right here in my own backyard, we play against the Chargers. I'm like, damn, why they do me like that? I thought the games was going to be spread out, but nah. Nah, and then we have one of the toughest schedules the last few weeks of the season. We got hold on, let me look up. Let me bring our schedule up, man. Do I have our whole schedule? I know I didn't seen it about a million times. I don't even know if I put it in my notes. Yesterday was to the point to where I was just throwing shit in the folder. I'm like, man. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, I see I am on YouTube too. Okay. All right, Pete. Let's get this party started, man. And if you want me to do your team too, make sure you comment. So starting the season off, man, we got a divisional game against the New York Giants. I'm kind of nervous too, man, because the Giants defense, if you've been watching me for any period of time, you know how I feel about that Giants defense. And then they just got even better with the DBs they added with Javon Holland, Paulson Adebo, and then drafting Abdul Carter and Darius Alexander on that D line. That defense is stacked. So we got them to start off. That's one game in the division already. We all know the Cowboys and the Eagles is going to kick off the season Thursday night. So somebody's going to go 0-1. Two teams going to go 0-1. Two teams going to go 1-0 in the NFC East. Then we got the Packers week 2, Thursday night football. Raiders week 3, Falcons week 4. Then we got the Chargers week 5. Man, those 3 games I'm going to back to back to back. That's crazy. Then we got the Chicago Bears Monday night football. For you Bear fans who think that we are rivals. We beat y'all last season. Hail Mary. Y'all beat the shit out of us the season before. Then we had a Thursday night game the season before that, which was a terrible Thursday night game. We had Carson Wentz. Broke his thumb in that game. We barely beat y'all in that game. But we're not rivals, man. It's just that our divisions just so happen to play against each other. And then when y'all are ass, we are ass. And then y'all end up being the third, fourth team in y'all division. We the third, fourth team in our division. So we end up having to play each other. If you know how the scheduling work, you play against a AFC division. You play against your division. You play against an NFC whole division. And your remainder games is whatever team placed the same place that you placed in your division, y'all play against each other. So if you fourth in the NFC East, you're going to play the fourth team in the North, the fourth team in the South, and the fourth team in the West. Then we got the Cowboys, week 7, I'm sorry. Cowboys, week 7. Then we got another Monday night football game. So we got the Bears Monday night. We play the Cowboys next week, and then we got the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs. Week 8 Monday night football. Then the next week.
There are no games.
Oh, shut up.
It'll be the week of May.
Then we got the Seattle Seahawks the next week on Sunday night football. So that's already 4 primetime games right there that we talking about. After that, we play against the Detroit Lions week 10. That's going to be a game right there, man. So not only do we play against our supposedly rivals, the Chicago Bears, which is pretty good. That offense is pretty good. We're going to see what they do this year. They got Ben Johnson over there. They boosted up that offensive line. They got who they get? Was it Colston Loveland and Luther Burden? So they stacked over there on offense. Then we got our main rivals, our main ops, the Dallas Cowboys. Then we got the AFC champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Then we play against Sam Darnold. I don't know why they got Sunday night football. I guess they just had to I guess they had to give us a bone and let us win one on national TV because I don't even see why Seattle is worthy enough for a Sunday night football game. But then we play against the Detroit Lions, the NFC North champions. And then we take that long flight to Madrid, Spain to play against the Miami Dolphins in that beautiful stadium. Then we finally get a rest, week 12. Week 12, we get a rest, and then we come right back. So that international game, that international Dolphin game, that's a standalone game. Since it's a standalone game, that's pretty much a primetime game because that's the only game that's going to be on. If you over here on my side of town on the west side, you're going to be watching football at 6:30 in the morning. If you in the middle of the country, you're going to be watching at 8:30 in the morning. And if you on the East Coast, you're going to be watching at 9:30. Standalone game, that's right there is another primetime game. So now we at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primetime games. Then we have our bye. Then we come right out of our bye. The next week, we have a Sunday night football game against Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos, that's going to be a good game. That's going to be a tough game. Everybody in my DMs talking about that's Bronco fans. We going to show y'all who the real rookie of the year should have been. I don't want to hear that. We're going to show you who the real rookie of the year was. But that's going to be a good game, man. I love Patrick Surtain. That Denver Broncos defense is tough. They helped Bo Nix out a lot last year. Then we got to play the Minnesota Vikings. If y'all remember, Minnesota Vikings was 15-2 last season. Not 15-2, 14-3 last season. Pretty good team. No more Sam Darnold. They got J.J. McCarthy. That should be a good game. Then this is when the stretch get tough right here. That after our bye week, that's when the stretch get tough. The Broncos, the Vikings, then is the Giants again. I was about to say the Knicks. The Giants again. The next week, we play the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl champions. That's 2 back-to-back division games, and then they smacked us again with another one on Christmas Day. We got to play the Dallas Cowboys. Another standalone game, prime time, Christmas Day, another divisional game, 3 straight divisional games. And then, bam, last game of the season, another divisional game. So 4 divisional games to end our season, which is going to be tough. 6-game stretch is going to be hard, man. That's 6-game stretch right there. Extremely hard. We got the Philadelphia Eagles to end our season. As you can see, it's week 18, and at the bottom it say TBD because at this time, determine how these teams go, how these teams' records are, and what these teams playing for. They're going to flex that game. And if they flex that game to a Sunday night game, because y'all know after week 17, there's no more Monday night games. So this will be the last game of the season. Sunday night might be to be determined. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 primetime games for my Washington Commanders after just one season of winning 12 games. A lot of good news coming out of Washington, D.C., man. You have your best season in 30 years. You get a new stadium. You announce that the draft is coming to your city, which you'll be hosting in 2027. Then the schedule comes out, and you get 8 primetime games. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. That is definitely crazy. So since we got 8, right? And we were the team who was in the NFC Championship. I would want to see how many primetime games the Super Bowl champions got. Let me go ahead and do some. Let me go ahead and put their schedule up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gonna fuck them cowgirls up. Man, from your mouth to God's ears. Amen, Scrooston G. All right, we got the Eagles right here, y'all. All right, Eagles, September 4th. They starting the year off. You know, they dropping a championship banner, well deserved. They getting a Super Bowl rings. They about to be bling blinging, flashing, taunting those Dallas Cowboys who ain't been to an NFC title game since I was in the 4th grade. I want to say 5th grade. Since I was in the 5th grade, man, I remember them losing to the Carolina Panthers, the expansion team Carolina Panthers. So they starting it off in the division. Dallas Cowboys, week 1, Thursday night. They starting the season off. September 4th. That's week 1. Then they play the Kansas City Chiefs, week 2. Ooh, that's gonna. Ooh, y'all little stretches. Y'all first 4-game stretch is kind of hard, cuz. 5. Ooh, yeah, we got some tough schedules in our division, cuz I ain't gonna cap. Dallas, Kansas City, LA Rams week 3. LA Rams played y'all better than we did as far as the playoffs. Know what I'm saying? If it was any kind of different weather other than snow, I think the Rams would have got y'all. That snow made them fumble the ball. You know what I'm saying? Not even try to recover the ball. All that. They can't play. They play pretty much in the dome here in sunny California. Then y'all got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers week 4. Broncos week 5. I'm trying to see what. So outside of. All right, so week 1, that's a primetime game. Week 2 is America's game of the week. It's not really a primetime game because it'll be other games going on at that time. So that's not a primetime game or a standalone game. So right now we count 1 primetime game. Then you got a 1 o'clock against the Rams, 1 o'clock against the Bucks, 1 o'clock against the Broncos. Then you got week 6 against the Giants. You got a Thursday night game. Thursday night. So that's 2 primetime games right there. Week 7, you got the Minnesota Vikings. Then you play against the Giants again. 2 times in 3 weeks. For week 8. Week 9 is your bye. You come off your bye. Week 10. You got Monday Night Football against the Green Bay Packers, November 10th. The following week, you have a Sunday Night Football game against the Detroit Lions. So there we go. We got 4 primetime games for the Eagles so far. The next week, week 12, you got Dallas. Okay? Then the following week, November 28th, that's the Black Friday game. Black Friday game is a standalone game, prime time. That's 5 primetime games right there. Then the following week, you got, the following Monday, not even the following Monday. The Monday after, you have December 8th, you have a Monday Night Football game. So since you playing on Friday, y'all bypass Sunday, that Monday, and then the next Monday, y'all have the LA Chargers, Monday Night Football. So as of right now, y'all have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all got 6 primetime games. Then y'all gonna smack on the Raiders December 14th, week 15. Then week 16, y'all play my Commanders December 20th, Saturday. That's a standalone game. That's a primetime game. So that's 7. The next week, week 17, y'all play Buffalo Bills. And you see that big TBD right there against the Commanders week 18. They will flex that game. So I'm gonna be cruising on the ocean for that Black Friday game. Shout out, man. Shout out. That will be right there. So Philly got 8 games too. Okay, we up there with the Super Bowl champs when it comes to primetime standalone games. Shout out, man. That's lit. NFC Beast is back. The NFC Beast is back, man. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, they bum. Hey, man, Ohio Ties, this one right here, dog. It's gonna be some nervousness watching these games, man. I'm not gonna cap. But let's get into some other league news, man. I got a few stories for us. Let's start off with this one, man. What's up with y'all boy Caleb, man? This boy just needs some attention, huh? He can't get no wins on that field, so he need to make a headline best way he can. 3013 reports. Caleb Williams reportedly hoped the Bears would trade the number 1 pick to the division rivals during the 2024 pre-draft process, according to ESPN's Seth Wickersham. Williams raised concerns about the Bears during the pre-draft process, including the then OC Shane Waldron. Williams ultimately felt uncomfortable going to Chicago after meeting the Bears brass. I need to go to the Vikings, Caleb said. Bears general manager Ryan posed to Williams, "We're drafting you no matter what." And I'm glad they did, because he could have been like, all right, fuck you then. We're going to get Jaden Daniels. And then my team would have been stuck with old weak-ass Caleb Williams. Emotional-ass Caleb Williams. Emo, nails painted wearing-ass Caleb Williams. I'm cool. I'm glad things worked out the way they did. Chicago is the place QBs go to die. Damn, that's how he felt. I don't think I can do it with former Bears OC Shane Waldron via Caleb. So if you know who Shane Waldron is, man, he was the Bears OC that they fired. He was Seattle Seahawks OC the year before when Jackson Smith-Njigba was a rookie. And then they asked Jackson Smith-Njigba about Shane Waldron in an interview. I'm not sure if it was during the draft or what, but they asked him about Shane Waldron, and he didn't have anything nice to say. He was scrambling trying to find something nice to say about him, and he couldn't. Kind of put my boy on the spot, and he was like, I guess he cool. He ain't the best. Oh yeah, just the same story. All right, let's talk about who has the easiest schedule in the league. Number 1 team, San Francisco 49ers. Then the New Orleans Saints, New England Patriots, Tennessee Titans, Arizona Cardinals, Carolina Panthers, New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, Buffalo Bills. Oh, Buffalo Bills is going to have a cakewalk to the playoffs, huh? Is that what you telling me? So I don't want any nigga wearing nail polish talking about some shit he can't do. Fact. Fact, man. I'm cool on that generation. Like, the only dude I would like on any of my teams that wear nail polish is probably Jalen Green. I wouldn't mind if he came to the Lakers. Anybody else, I'm cool. But yeah, here we go, man. This Buffalo, one of the easiest schedules. That's crazy. That's a cakewalk to the playoffs. We got to see what these other teams do. I mean, somehow, some way, even though the Saints, the Patriots, the Titans, the Cardinals, the Panthers, the Jets, the Colts, the Jaguars, even though they got the easiest schedule, they're going to find some way not to make it to the playoffs. Guarantee. Especially with the Titans, the Colts, and the Jaguars being in the same division, somebody's not going to make it. Somebody will not make it. Yeah, Ohio ties. I mean, shit. I mean, he had those. Look who he was playing against, though, man. He not gonna be playing against them niggas every night. And you see, they just wasn't ready, man. They not ready for experienced teams like the Warriors. They a young up and coming team. Give them next season. They need one more dog over there. All them dudes is under 24 years old. Next story. Breaking. The NFL owners will discuss a resolution at next week's league meeting that will allow NFL players to participate in the Olympics, which will include flag football for the first time in 2028. Here's an excerpt from the resolution that will be voted on, permitting players under the NFL contract to try out for a flag football team participating in the 2028 Olympics. Limited NFL players' participation to no more than one NFL player from each roster or NFL or of the roster of each NFL club that team participating in the 2028 Olympics, in addition to permitting each NFL club's designated international player to play for this country. Providing appropriate injury protection and salary cap credit for any NFL player who is injured while authorized to participate in flag football activities related to the 2028 Olympics Games through the placement of one or more league-wide insurance policies. This is a big development for the NFL players who are interested in playing flag football at the upcoming Olympics. I'll say you get one player from each team and let them play. It don't even have to be the best player. You don't even have to have the best player to represent the country in the Olympics. It's flag football. Niggas play that at the Pro Bowl. Why is it such a big of a deal now? It's not a big deal in the Pro Bowl. I read this right here and I was just sick. I'm like, I'm glad this nigga is gone, bruh. I'm glad he is gone. Why he even still making the news? Former Commanders General Manager Scott McCloughan revealed that he wanted to draft wide receiver Stephon Diggs in the 4th round, but was overruled by former owner Dan Snyder, he told Kevin Sheehan in a recent interview. See who we could have had, man. We had so much trouble drafting wide receivers. Didn't have no talent at wide receivers for so long on this roster until Terry McLaurin came about. But Scott McCloughan, tell y'all about Scott McCloughan, our general manager from some time back. Didn't last long here, man. We got Scott McCloughan. McCloughan was the general manager, I want to say, for the 49ers and for the Seahawks. He helped put that Legion of Boom team together. Came to Washington. Was cooking stuff up. Was trying to get players to come here because wouldn't nobody come to Washington to play. We drafted a wide receiver named Josh Dotson that ended up being a bust with our 1st round pick. Lasted all of 3 seasons in the league before he was up out of here. Scott McCloughan ended up losing his job because Scott McCloughan had a problem with alcohol. He was a drunk. So he was getting into it with people in the front office. They got rid of my boy, but he was getting guys over here to come play, i.e. Josh Norman at the time. Josh Norman was one of the better corners in the league at the time. And where did he decide to come play? With Washington, when no other players would come here to come play. Had we drafted Stephon Diggs in the 4th round, the year that he came out, man, that would have turned this franchise around. Can you just imagine Stephon Diggs and then a couple years later, Terry McLaurin on the same team? Man, said having him might mean no JD5 though. Nah, we was going to have JD5 regardless. We was going to have him regardless. Maybe we probably could have got us a better quarterback prior to. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, man. You see where we at now, and then you see this guy's playing in New England with Drake May. That might be good for Drake May, though. Might be good for him, too. We talked about that. All right, y'all. I'm going to play this Commanders schedule video. When I tell you this is cringe, man. Y'all bear with me, man. But I just want y'all to see it. Since I had to see it, y'all got to see it. And yeah, man. Bear with me, bros. Remember, everybody, well, not everybody, because I didn't see the Cowboys. Cowboys didn't do this theme. The theme is Minecraft. So, yeah, here we go.
Cheese.
Second, they're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! It's Noah Brown! Oh, my goodness!
He said, "Yeah, this is some bullshit." That's enough, man. I didn't even make it through the whole video the first time I watched it. I can't make it through that shit now. But yeah, man, this shit is whack. And our social media team is so good, but this wasn't it right here. This was not it. This wasn't it. America's game of the week, man. I can't wait for this right here. This guy right here. I'm in Ross St. Brown. Oh, y'all, look. I wanted to share this with y'all too. The 5 most in-demand games in the NFL right now. Look at these ticket prices. For the first game of the season, Thursday Night Football, to kick the season off. Philadelphia and Dallas at Philly. Tickets, $1,743. God damn. KC versus Dallas, November 27th. That's that's Thanksgiving. $1,491. Green Bay versus Dallas, September 28th in Dallas. Tickets are $1,295. I don't even know why tickets is that much for a Sunday night football game. But hey. Then Buffalo versus Baltimore. Sunday night football. First game of the season. $1,183 at Buffalo. I would never pay $1,000 to watch a game in that fucking stadium. Then, week 18, to be determined. Buffalo versus the Jets at Buffalo. Tickets are $1,169. Why are tickets that much to watch the fucking Jets play? I don't know, but somebody done lost their fucking mind. You playing in Buffalo. It's going to be freezing as all hell. You might need fans to be shoveling snow from their house to the stadium and in the stadium, shoving snow out of the damn seats and be charging them $1,000, almost $1,200 to shove snow to watch them sorry-ass Jets play. That is crazy. What is going on here? I don't understand that. That is insane. You charging me $1,000 to watch the Jets play in this freezing ass weather after I just had to shove fucking snow out of my bedroom to the stadium to get here? He said, "What games you going to?" Oh, you just now getting in here, man. So I planned on, prior to the schedule coming out, my 3 games I was going to was us against the Raiders in D.C. I was going to Atlanta to watch us on the road, and then I was going to the game where we play the Chargers here in L.A. All 3 of those games are back to back to back. Week 3, week 4, week 5. I don't know how I'm going to do that, man. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. Some say it's impossible. Some say it's possible. Hey, I went to New Orleans, and then I went to Philly. I'm not Philly, DC when we played Philly. Back-to-back weeks, so it can happen. I'm talking shit now, but something got to give. Something got to give, man. Somebody might not be getting no Christmas gift. Somebody Christmas gonna be short because I'm going to them damn games. Three teams that have 0 primetime games in the 2025-2026 season. The Cleveland Browns, New Orleans Saints, and the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans, bruh. Tennessee Titans got the #1 overall pick, and the league was like, we don't give a fuck. We don't want to see the Tennessee Titans on Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night. We don't want to see them on no holidays. Saints is a shit show. Even though the Browns got Shador, we cool. We don't even know if Shador gonna be playing or not. Shador got 17 quarterbacks he got to beat out for that starting job. So we won't be seeing none of these teams on prime time. Do any of us care? Nope, not at all. All right. Fox, I'm a big Fox guy because, you know, Fox covered the NFC. So here are the America's games of the week for the season. Week 2, the Eagles and Kansas City. Super Bowl matchup. Week 3, you got the Cowboys and the Bears. Should be a good game. Week 5, you got Detroit versus Cincinnati. Week 7, you got the Commanders and the Cowboys. Week 10, you got the Lions and the Commanders. Week 12, you got the Eagles and the Cowboys. Week 13, which is Thanksgiving, you got Green Bay at Detroit. Week 14, you got the AFC. That's crazy because now we finally got 2 AFC opponents that's playing on America's Game of the Week on Fox. Cincinnati versus Buffalo at Buffalo. Week 15, you got Detroit and the Rams. Week 17, you got the Eagles and Buffalo. And week 18, you got Dallas versus the Giants. They always got to put Dallas on America's Game of the Week. As you can see, they got 4 America's Game of the Week because apparently Dallas is America's team. I don't know when that shit gonna shy away because can't be America's team if you ain't a Super Bowl champ, man. Come on, what are we talking about? All right, so here we go. Here's a list. Primetime games in 2025, 2026. Kansas City leads the charge with 7. Then Dallas has 6. Dolphins, Falcons, Eagles, Lions, Commanders, Bills, 49ers, Chargers got 5. That's just 5 primetime games, y'all. But if you got a standalone game where you are the only team playing, don't matter what time of the day it is. It can be 6 in the morning. It can be 6 at night. As long as you're the only game on, that is considered a primetime game when it's a standalone game. So if y'all just now getting in here, the Eagles have 8, the Commanders have 8, and the Chiefs have 7 primetime games, but I don't know how many standalone games the Chiefs have. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Well, never mind. All right, so I'm a big NFL Live guy. I love Dan Orlovsky, Louis Riddick, Ryan Clark, Marcus Spears. Love that show. So they was going over the Steelers' schedule. And Dan Orlovsky said, I think the Steelers are staring at 0-6 in the face. And I'm like, damn. 0-6, let me go and look at their schedule. Louis Riddick said, every single team's QB situation right there is better. So
every one of
let's
those
listen.
teams has a quarterback situation that you would take over Pittsburgh's. Every single one.
I mean, I think you can say that about.
Well, that's my point. See, that's what to me throws everything up in the air for this football team.
That's a fair.
I don't care. We
Sunshine,
can assess
baby.
the schedule and slice it 1,000 different
Oh,
ways.
talk that talk, Seven.
Every single
What's
team's
going
quarterback
on, girl?
situation right now on that right there.
Louis.
Would you take Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Look at that
All
start
right, so
of the
let's
schedule.
pause it real quick. Oh, hold on.
Steelers, and imagine.
So, week 1, they got the Jets, right? I would take the Jets over the Steelers. Jets got a better defense. Jets got a quarterback. Jets got wide receivers. Jets got Breece Hall. Seattle. I don't know. I think I would take Pittsburgh over Seattle. Even though I know Pittsburgh don't have a quarterback. Sam Darnold was only Sam Darnold because he was in Minnesota. Not sure if Sam Darnold gonna look like himself in Seattle. Then you got week 3 at the Patriots. I think I'm taking the Patriots week 3. Then you got Minnesota. That's another loss. So right now we got the Steelers with 1 win. Then they got a bye week 5 or early bye. Then they have the Browns. The Browns situation is just as bad as the Steelers. But the Browns got other pieces that's better, except for wide receiver. That game right there is a wobbler. It can go either way. So I'm still giving the Steelers at least 1 win and a possible. Week 7 at Cincinnati, Thursday night football. I'm going with the Bengals all day. Then they got the Packers. Then they got the Colts. Let's see if we can get into the rest of it.
Rudolph is the quarterback.
Yeah, and you know
feel
what?
like with what he's got around him, they would.
In all offense, it's only DK Metcalf right now in the
So
perimeter.
that's just
I
week.
said this on
They
NFL Live,
just go up to week 9. Let me see who else they got on their schedule. Shit might be looking nasty for the Steelers, y'all. My gosh, man, I'm looking up hotel. I was looking up hotel prices for DC for September. It's only May. Nigga, $400 a night. God damn. Trump back in office and shit just go outrageous. What am I looking at? Pittsburgh Steelers. Schedule. Bam, here we go. Oh, so after, let me see. Hold on, let me put it up on the screen for y'all. Let me put it up here on the screen for y'all so y'all can see it too. Where'd it go? Oh, I thought it was there. Man, where did it go? Oh, here we go. Down here at the bottom. Alright. Okay, there we go. So after that Bengals game, that Colts game, Steelers play the Chargers, the Bengals again, the Bears, Buffalo, Baltimore, Miami, Detroit, Cincinnati, and then Cleveland, and then they end the season with Baltimore again. So, dog, honestly speaking, and this is no disrespect to my Steeler fans that's going to watch this. I'm going to say y'all going to split with the Browns. Y'all going to beat the Colts. I don't even know if y'all going to beat the Colts. Colts got shit. They got stuff over there. Y'all going to lose to the Colts. Y'all going to split with the Browns. Y'all can beat Seattle. Y'all can low-key beat the Jets. We might be looking at Mike Tomlin worst season ever as a coach for the Steelers this year. I don't see too many wins on this schedule for the Steelers. Shout out Mike, that dude. Oh yeah, Ohio Ties. I got it. I got it. It's coming up next. Yeah, Steelers. Shame on them, man. It's looking ugly for the Steelers, yo. It's looking ugly, real ugly. I'm not sure if them dudes got 5 wins in them, man. All right, rumors. There are speculation that the Dolphins will be unveiling their Miami Vice style uniform for upcoming NFL rivalries. Program happening this season. This will be absolutely sick. This right here is low-key kind of hard. I ain't gonna cap. I like the Miami Vice colorway. This right here is kind of hard. I can't cap. But the whole rivalry thing, like, what is that? Like, they trying to make NFL rivalries. Like, what is that? I need to look into that. Let me look into that, because they just trying to make things up, spice things up. Remember when they used to have the Color Rush jerseys? Like, what happened to those? Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to have this come up. All right, until that come up, we'll get back into that. We'll put a pin in that. That's hard though. I like those jerseys. All right, hold on. Here we go. I don't know what Geno gonna do, man. I'm not really into Geno Smith. He's all right. He's solid though. I ain't gonna cap. Geno's solid. I just don't know. The Raiders need a lot, man. The Raiders need a lot. I can't wait to see what Ashton Genty look like though. Oh, this won't let me. Why it won't pop up over here? Oh, the article don't want to let me be great and come over here on my screen, so can't look into that right now. All right, so this right here is what Ohio Ties was talking about. Travis Hunter, notable wide receiver and cornerback matchup. So when he's playing cornerback, these are the wide receivers he's got to guard. And then when he's playing wide receiver, these are the corners that's going to be guarding. So week 1, he has Ted McMillan, rookie out of Arizona. Wide receiver. Week 2, he got to go up against Jamar Chase. Week 3, he got Nico Collins. Week 4, Brandon Ayuk. Not sure if it's Brandon Ayuk or it might be Juwan Jennings or it might be Ricky Pearsall. I'm not sure if Brandon Ayuk will be ready quite yet. He might be. We'll see. Week 5, Rashee Rice. Damn, this boy got some matchups on his hand. Week 6, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Week 7, Puka Nacua. Week 10, Nico Collins. Week 11, is that week 11? I think it's week 11. Oh, yeah. Lad McConkey. This shit fading out. Lad McConkey. The week after that, he got Marvin Harrison Jr. Week 15, Garrett Wilson. Week 16, Cortland Sutton. This dude got some matchups on his hands. And then when he's playing wide receiver, these are the corners that he's going to have to go up against. Week 1, J.C. Horn. Week 3, Derek Stingley Jr., one of the best corners in the league. One of the next best corners in the league, Trent McDuffie, week 5. Week 6, he got Devin Weatherspoon for the Seahawks. Then he got to see Derek Stingley Jr. again, week 10, because they're in the same division, so they play each other twice. Then week 13, he got L'Jarius Sneed. We all know L'Jarius Sneed from being with the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. He is now in Tennessee. He's going to have to play against him twice, which they in the same division. Then he got to see Charvarius Ward, week 14. I think Charvarius Ward went to the Indianapolis Colts, former 49er. Week 15, Sauce Gardner. Week 16, Patrick Surtain. Woo! Tre'Davious Ward again, week 17. L'Jarius Sneed again, week 18. This boy got some matchups going on both ends. Pause. This nigga gonna be tired. This nigga gonna be tired, bruh. Yeah, this is why they say, yeah, that's cool. You want to play that. Now I'm seeing what coach is seeing. Now, because you're not just playing against, these cool kids in college that may not or may make it to the league. You playing against some dogs, bro, that's already done cut their teeth in the league. The rookies that you playing against is first-round picks. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 picks at that. Ted McMillan is a top 10 pick. This is, man, yeah. Earn your pay, my nigga. Earn your pay. Because, yeah, this right here is, how long do you think he's going to be able to play both sides of the ball? Man, if I'm them, I will let him play every other series. So if he's on offense this series, when that after y'all get off the field, offense get off the field, I'm letting him sit out on defense for a series. Then that next defensive series, I'm letting him come in. Won't let him play that offensive series unless you really need him to. Probably put him in on a third down or something, but I won't play him every snap and let him come and play full that next offensive series where we need to get us a score. But, I'm just switching him off, alternating him, because looking at that, bro, you got to guard Ted McMillan, which he probably can. But then you got to go against J.C. Horn, too. J.C. Horn is a bigger physical corner. You know what I'm saying? And when we see Travis Hunter, we don't see the biggest dude. We don't see the strongest dude, the most physical dude. But we do see a baller. I'm not gonna put it past him. He could hold his own. It's just something we gonna have to see though, man. That is crazy. That is crazy looking at that. My guy, Trey Hendrickson, man. Trey Hendrickson been in the news all week. Showed up to rookie minicamp. You know what I'm saying? Had a media scrum. Let it be known how he felt and how disrespected he felt, and how disrespectful the Bengals is for not holding up to their end of an agreement or a conversation that they had based off what he was told prior to last season. NFL sack leader Trey Hendrickson said today that he will not be playing this season without a new contract. Hendrickson is entering the last year of his contract, has not heard back from the Bengals about a new deal since the draft, and he has grown increasingly frustrated with the way the organization has been treated. So, he told them he told the media that they had a conversation last season about his contract situation, and they told him, go out there, you know what I'm saying, play as hard as you can, and we'll revisit, we'll restructure you. You go out there and you play well. Well, he led the league in sacks last year. Led the league in sacks the year prior to that. There's still no contract. So he's now telling them, since I don't have a contract, I'm not playing. He said, yeah, that worked out for Jamar, but that may not work out for me. So here we are. Hey, it had to be him. We offered them a nice deal for him. Second round pick, couple third rounders. They wanted a first round pick and a second round pick, knowing goddamn well they didn't have the money to resign this dude. So I'm glad our general manager didn't take the bait, because not only did I would have to give up a first and a second, and I only got 5 draft picks to begin with, I will have to pay this dude when I still got to pay Terry McLaurin after this season. Depending on how good Debo played, we're gonna have to pay Debo. Depending on how good Deron Payne played this year, we might have to pay Deron Payne. So this right here shows you how cheap and how disrespectful the Cincinnati Bengals are. They always been this way. Joe Burrow forced their hand. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins forced their hand. But now it leaves out blue-collar players just like Trey Hendrickson, who is the best player on that defense, who's been the best player, who don't do nothing but don't say nothing but just go out there and work. We never heard nothing from Trey Hendrickson until this contract negotiation time. This man does nothing but go out there and ball. So, it had to be him. He could have been in beautiful Washington, D.C. with the Commanders right now, getting ready for the season. Now this dude may not even be ready for the season because he ain't working out. He's not doing anything with the team. I'm going to save this one right here for last because I want to see y'all thoughts, and I want to get y'all thoughts and y'all participation on this topic. So I'm going to wait to last for that one. Give you these other stories for now. Excuse me. Woo! Browns 5th round pick quarterback Shedeur Sanders has been outperforming Dylan Gabriel, and it's not even close, per Zach Jackson. Jackson noted that there were no pads or contact at rookie minicamp, but he says Shedeur is clearly off to a better start than Gabriel. This is what an NFL quarterback is supposed to look like, Jackson said of Sanders. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? I'm not surprised. I can throw with my left hand and look better than Dylan Gabriel. It's just them players he had around him, man. When they gonna wake up? Ravens are Darius Washington, who started 10 games for Baltimore last season, has torn his Achilles and will miss the rest of the 2025 season. Damn. How did he tear his Achilles? They not even out there yet. That is wild. It tears his Achilles right before the schedule come out. What is this? Did we talk about this already? Top 10 biggest games of the season. Yeah, we already. Oh, no. Top 10 biggest games of the season. At number 10. Why is Pittsburgh the biggest game of the season? Pittsburgh don't have a quarterback. I hope they put this right here with hopes of them thinking that the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to get Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers play against his former team, the Green Bay Packers. This is what I'm hoping. Because as we just broke down that schedule with them, with Mason Rudolph, this game right here shouldn't be nowhere near close in the top 10. Steelers versus the Packers is number 10. Chargers versus the Texans at number 9. There we go. My boy Scrooston G finally getting some love. His Texans finally getting some love. Washington versus Detroit. Kansas City versus Baltimore. And then Chicago versus Detroit. Washington versus Philly. Buffalo versus Baltimore. Buffalo versus Kansas City. Philly versus Detroit. And Kansas City versus Philly. Seem like the same old teams, y'all. Philly, Kansas City, Buffalo, Detroit, Baltimore, Washington. Then you got the Chiefs, you got the Bears, you got the Texans, you got the Packers. But the top teams are Detroit, Baltimore, Kansas City, Washington, Buffalo, Philly. Hope they ain't just pumping us up, bro. Hopefully we have us a good season because that schedule looking. Crack. The Ravens will love to get an extension done with Lamar Jackson before the season kicks off in September. He's currently set to have a massive $74.5 million cap hit in 2026 and 2027. And an extension could lower these numbers. Damn, Lamar Jackson just got paid, 2 seasons ago? And they're trying to get him another deal? They already trying to get in front ahead of this current contract that he in. He got paid 2023 season, right? 2023 season. He's in 2023, 2024, 2020. No. He got paid 2023 season. So they trying to get in front of that before all these contracts get expensive and then his price go up. So they're smart. They trying to be ahead of the curve. Unlike some teams like the fucking Bengals and the Cowboys. who like to play their players at the last minute. And then not only did they try to get in front of the Lamar Jackson contract so they can lock him in for years to come, they extended Derrick Henry. The Ravens are signing star Derrick Henry to a 2-year, $30 million extension with 25 fully guaranteed, making him the largest deal in NFL history for a running back over 30 years old. Henry, 31, is under contract through 2027. Damn, and then they show him stiff arming the shit out of Josh Norman right here. Ravens over there being smart. They not paying no hella other players. They locked in with Lamar. They locked in with him. Everybody else damn near replaceable. Shit. All right, let's look at the Giants, y'all. Let's look at the Giants. Before we get up out of here. So look, let's count their wins. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna stream too. I'm gonna go live with Tiny. We gonna look over our schedules. We gonna do our win and losses prediction. If y'all want y'all teams, well, we gonna have to see how much time we got, cause Tiny be on a, he be on a time crunch, man. So I got to see how much time I got with my boy. But y'all make sure y'all tune in. And then if we got time, know what I'm saying, we can do y'all teams too. But week 1, Commanders, that's an L for the Giants. Off the bat, that's an L for them. Week 2, Cowboys. Cowboys on the Giants. That's 2 L's. Sunday night football against the Chiefs. That's 3 L's. Then you playing against the Chargers. The Chargers is good, man. The Chargers is doing some things. Chargers, that's 4. You starting off 0-4. Bam. Then you get a break. You got the Saints. Y'all gonna beat the shit out the Saints. All right. Got it. Then you got the Eagles. Thursday night football. Bam. 1-5. Then you got the Broncos at the Broncos, Mile High. Could be a revenge game for Russell Wilson. Sean Payton gonna be like, watch out a little bit. Nope, that's another L. You 1-7. 1-6. 1-6. 1-6. Then you got a double back with the Eagles again at the Link. Bam. 1-7, dog. 1-7. Then you play the 49ers. That's a wobbler. I'ma say y'all gonna upset the 49ers. I'll give you that. Y'all gonna upset the 49ers. Bam. 2-7. Then y'all got the Bears at the Bears. Bears. That's gonna be a good one though, man. Damn, that's gonna be a good game. But I'm gonna take the Bears. Bears. Bam. 2-8. Then you got the Packers. You losing that one. 2-9. Then you got the Lions. 2-10. Then you got the Patriots, Monday Night Football. And you 2-10, they might flex y'all out. Y'all gonna be so weak. But then I'm gonna have y'all beat them Monday night if y'all able to stay in that position. I'm gonna have y'all beat them Monday night. Bam, 3-10. Then you get a bye, you get a rest. Then you come. We gotta come to y'all. Y'all get a rest. Washington gotta come in New York. They gonna come to New York and fuck y'all up. So y'all 3-11, right? 3-11. Then you got Minnesota. Y'all losing to Minnesota. 3-12. That's 15 games. Then you got the Raiders. Y'all gonna beat the Raiders. 4-12. Then you got Dallas. I'll say y'all beat Dallas last game. 5-12. There it is. 5-12. It's gonna be on this channel, Sunshine Baby. 5-12 for the Giants, man. For the G, man. I don't know. I think Russell's Jackson Dart might be playing towards the end of the season. I hope he is. Y'all see they making a John? Is it John Madden? Yeah, they making a John Madden movie, man. For the first look at Nicolas Cage as John Madden in Christian partnership with Al Davis and the Raiders to create Madden NFL and becoming one of the most iconic voices in football history. Production is currently underway. Man, I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that, man. Rest in peace to that man, John Madden, man. Real trendsetter out here. Okay, let me see. Is that it? I want to say that's it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me figure some shit out because I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, here we go. Here go my stuff. Here go my stuff. Is that it? I think I have one more. Thought I had one more story for y'all. Hold on. Just trying to figure something out. Let's see, whose is this? I want to say, I think this is the...
Every season, it's the same debate.
Oh.
Who's the greatest baller of all?
Yeah, this is what I wanted to show y'all. So, the Indianapolis Colts did their schedule release video. And in their schedule release video, the first week they played the Miami Dolphins. So, like I told y'all, the theme for these videos are Minecraft. So they got to put these videos in Minecraft form. So I'm going to show y'all. I want y'all to watch because they insulted Tyreek Hill in theirs. And then they ended up having to take the video down and ultimately end up apologizing to Tyreek Hill for what they had in the video. So I want y'all to take a look and see how they did my boy.
Maybe it's time for a new debate. The GOAT debate. Who is the greatest cash backer of all time? Let the debate begin.
So y'all see that? Did y'all catch that? I'm gonna run it back real quick. If that went over your head, let me know. If you're not hip to it, let me know. Y'all still there in the chat? Let me know something. They over there. So I kind of fuck. Strangely, I kind of fuck with their video though. They got Tyreek Hill, right? Then they got the Titans on a party bus. They got the Titans party bus. I don't know what it is about the Titans in the party bus. I probably missed that story. But they got Will Levis drinking mayonnaise. And they they ran him over on a party bus. Pretty much his career is over as a Titan. He's still on the team, but you know they drafted Cam Ward #1. So that's that. I don't know what it is with these girls right here on a party bus, but one is drinking and then throwing up. I gotta look into that, but it's subliminal. It's a subliminal shot. Will Levis, and then look. Look, they got the Colts. They got the Colts week. What's that? Week 4. They got the Indianapolis Colts. This is the Colts. They got this is the Colts video, Sunshine Baby. But if you remember, the draft combine is in Indianapolis every year. So remember the 2 reporters was about to fight inside of a Starbucks during the combine. And these are the 2 reporters right here at the Starbucks meeting up about to fight.
Chicken jockey.
He's up to no good. Look out! Watch out! He's enveloping Hova. Have to take a shower when he goes into halftime.
So look. They play against Tennessee week 8. Hold on, let me pause it for y'all. Week 8, they play against Tennessee. Y'all remember, Tennessee used to have Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Hopkins, and Mike Vrabel. They all gone. So, this is Patrick Mahomes' dad. As y'all know, him and another baseball player had got into it like outside of a bar and was about to fight. So this is the other baseball player and Mahomes' dad. They got Mahomes as a frog because they call him Kermit.
Hi.
Oh damn! Hold on, it's my first time seeing that one. Hold on. Damn. So they had Metcalf, Geno Smith, and Tyler Lockett. They all gone now. All 3 of them black. Watch she turn into They turn into two white guys, Sam Darnold and Cooper Kupp.
Duval.
Oh, damn. Damn, Scrooston G, that's how he got at y'all? Duval. Oh, that's funny. Duval. Oh, man, that's funny, dog. He said Tyreek himself said it was funny. I could be mistaken, though. Hey, man, that shit right there was hilarious. That right there was hilarious, man. Is that it? I want to say that's it for the day, man. I wanted to show y'all that. I put that in. I'm like, man, what is this? Yeah, I wanted to show y'all that just so y'all can see why the Commanders video looked the way it did compared to everybody else. So that was the theme right there. But everybody didn't follow that thing because I looked at, I want to say the Chargers, the Colts, the Commanders, and the Cowboys. The Cowboys shit was pretty whack too. But yeah, man. But yeah, gang, that's it, man. Pull up, gang. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way up out of here. Me and Tiny will be live tomorrow. Make sure y'all check up on that. Watch the Instagram story so y'all can be aware of what time we going live. And yeah, man. Hopefully we'll have some more news for y'all and other news. Some other news to break out that we can give y'all tomorrow. But outside of that, man, that's it, man. Fucks with y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me see. Do I got any super chats to... no, I don't. All right, for